We're going to go over the process of creating staff members. Go to Staff Members, Add New. The first thing we're going to do is add the staff name. This name here is not how it's displayed on the front end. It's just for back-end purposes. Now, the other thing we need to do is select the template. That's why we don't have any fields being displayed here. We go to the right, last block, Staff Template, and we pick Faculty Database. Now, we need to publish this so the fields are populated. And now the fields are up. All right, the next step is to select the staff categories. And the first thing we select is whether it's a faculty or a staff. In this case, I'm going to select faculty, or a director in some cases. Now we need to select the faculty or staff within their department. In this example, it's music, so it's music faculty. And then we select the concentrations. Let's say music conducting, music keyboard, etc. So we select faculty concentration, and if it's faculty or staff within their department. So those are the categories we should be selecting. And I'm going to update here for a second. You don't have to click update until you've filled everything. But I want to show you how the categories are moved to the top, the categories that are selected once the page is refreshed. And the page has refreshed. You can see the categories now on top in case there's anything you missed. Now, to go over all these fields and the ones that are used and unused, I'm going to jump into a real staff member that's already created. I'm going to pick Atkin. All right, so we have Atif Atkins profile, and I'm going to open this window right here. This is a listing page. Now, the staff members backend is divided in tabs. Staff page belongs to the listing pages here. Single page belongs to the bio page. Images, social icons, and options. We're going to go over each one. So the first thing here, the post name, we use the name as references, but it's not what displays on the front end. This is just for backend purposes. Now, first field, sort text, you leave that empty. That is auto-populated once we save the profile. Full name, this is what we see here. First name and last name, we need to fill these out, F2 and F3. They're not reflected here, but they're used for search purposes. Main title, F4. It's what is displayed here on the right. Departments and programs, F6. Important. This is what is displayed here. Now, concentrations, it's not being used in the front end. Doesn't need to be filled out, but you can use it for being thorough in case you want to display it in the future. You have already saved on the database. This office location, website, email, none of these fields are being displayed on the front end, just for being thorough. This is not the information that's used for these icons. Now, for these contact icons, we have to jump to the social icons tab. This email here is what we see here. Phone number, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Filling out these boxes is what creates these social icons on the front end of listing pages. Now I'm going to go to Read Full Bio and click on the Single Page tab, which is the information that's displayed in the full bio. The full name, it's already pulled from the staff page. All other titles, F9. You gotta fill this one out. This is what we see here. Departments and programs, it's already pulled from the staff page. Now for the contact information, this box here, I'm going to scroll down to the visual editor. Now, as you can see, we don't see the icons here. These small icons, they're not here. They're inside the code. So I'm going to switch the tab here to text. This is the code that brings these icons. So the best way to do this is to copy and paste this template from a previous staff or from the spreadsheet that has that info. So in order to keep the icon, so once you copy and paste that information here on the text tab, you're not going to see the icons here, but they're definitely there in the code. But you can edit it here through the visual editor. Now, as you can see, only the phone number is linked. The email and the website do not have a hyperlink. That's because they're not hyperlinked here in HTML, and that's why I'm using this example. So that's very easy. I'm going to highlight the email, click on the Insert Edit link here, and it already knows that it's an email, so I just have to click Apply. It's mail to. And the website, I'm going to select it and also copy paste, hyperlink. It already has pre-selected, and I click on the Apply button. Now these are linked. When I save the profile, when I update the profile, these are going to be hyperlinked. The phone number, F17, this is not being used on the bio page. This is the phone number that's being displayed. Again, so you don't have to fill it out unless you want to leave that field for database purposes. The quote. This goes here. You don't need to apply any style to it. Just insert the quote and it'll pull this style and the quotations automatically. Bio, this is another visual editor field. You can pull it out by dragging this corner. Again, you can use any of the formatting options here to change text size, bold, and add any other visual additions that you like. So these are all the elements of the bio page. Now, for the link, as you can see, I'm going to open this. The URL has the name. So if you don't, you need to add this on the Options tab here, where it says Pretty Permalink. If you don't add that, then the URL is just going to be a post number. So the fastest way is just to copy paste the name and add a dash in between. You need to add a dash, no spaces, and then you can just update it. Lastly, the images. We go to the image tab. The staff page image is the image that goes on the listing pages. The single page image is the image that goes on the bio. If you don't add an image here on single page, it's going to pull the same image as the staff page image. So you click on select and you follow the standard WordPress image process. Image sizes for these have been given to you via email. And that is all. If you click on update, that should reflect the changes. All right, now as you can see, the email and the website are hyperlinked. So that should be all for the faculty process.